What's up, cool people? My name's Matt, aka That Random Christian Gamer. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Per our usual Thursday nights, we have some Bible study lined up, going through Ezra chapters 7 and 8, where the man the book is named after finally enters the scene. But I won't say too much more about it. And then, we'll just hang around, chill out, and chat while I do some treasure hunting in Kingdom Hearts 3. Mostly treasure hunting, but I guess also there's other collectibles and stuff to get and things to do, so it's not going to be all treasures, but I guess that's kind of what we're surrounding everything with, just to have a broader thing connecting it all. I don't know, whatever. Rather than just, completely going around aimlessly level grinding, figure we'll have, something else we're working on in the meantime. Anyway, okay, so that's the general gist of things. Just in case somebody rolls for exercise, I'm going to go ahead and get my dice and stuff to be prepared for that. Okay. And since I don't really have too much else to say or do to introduce things here, I guess I will just go ahead and run the early Twitch ads, and then we'll hop into the Bible study. So, yeah, Twitch folks, I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Meanwhile, just random notes. Oh my gosh. I know it's a time of year where there's a lot of holidays, especially here in the U.S. But, man, there's been, just within the past week or two, there's been a bunch of different things going on, and I have had so much food. Yeah. A couple of Fridays ago was the work Christmas party, so there was stuff there, and then this past Tuesday, the one, men's small group at church that I go to did sort of their Christmas party thing, which also had a bunch of food, and the gift that I left with from that party was more food. Specifically, snacks. But, yeah. I don't mind it, but I can't imagine it's the best thing in the world for my health. Anywho. Alright. Seems like Twitch ads are done. So, I think it's about time to hop into some Bible study here. So we are looking at Ezra chapter 7. Events of Ezra so far. God's people, aka the Israelites or the Jews, were exiled from their home because they had been conquered by other kingdoms. The Persian Empire is in charge of things at the moment. King Cyrus declared that God, like the God of Israel, told him to build another temple. So he told the people who worship God, go do that. And so they went, and there was a bit of... some other people didn't like the idea so much at first, but once it was understood, more broadly that, yes, this was issued by the king of Persia, then they were like, okay. And then, the second temple was built, and they celebrated that, and then had Passover feast not long after, and that's kind of where we leave things off in chapter 7. So here we go. Many years later, during the reign of King Artaxerxes of Persia, there was a man named Ezra. He was the son of Seraiah, son of Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Shallum, son of Zadok, son of Ahitub, son of Amariah, son of Azariah, son of Merioth, son of Zerahiah, son of Uzai, son of Bukai, son of Abishua, son of Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the high priest. All that was pretty much just to give you his genealogy to let you know, hey, he's descended from the priests. Anyway, this Ezra was a scribe who was well versed in the law of Moses, which the Lord, the God of Israel, had given to the people of Israel. He came up to Jerusalem from Babylon, and the king gave him everything he asked for, because the gracious hand of the Lord his God was on him. Some of the people of Israel, as well as some of the priests, Levites, singers, gatekeepers, and temple servants, traveled up to Jerusalem with him in the 7th year of King Artaxerxes' reign. Ezra arrived in Jerusalem in August of that year. He had arranged to leave Babylon on April 8th, the first day of the new year, and he arrived at Jerusalem on August 4th, for the gracious hand of his God was on him. This was because Ezra had determined to study and obey the law of the Lord, and to teach those decrees and regulations to the people of Israel. Okay. So, Ezra finally makes an appearance in his namesake book here. And after, it says many years later, doesn't give us how many exactly. Maybe it will in some of the notes, but not in the plain text here. But he goes, after the second temple has been built, and has pretty much dedicated himself to the cause of teaching God's laws to his fellow Israelites. So that's, I don't know if I really have a whole lot of, so, you know what, I'll get back to his travel time in a bit, because there's a bunch of notes mixed in there and up here. So, says Artaxerxes reigned 465 to 424 BC. So that gives you at least a range of time when that happened. Real quick, hi Seth. Hope you're doing well. So it was somewhere within this roughly 40-year time frame that Ezra probably made his way to Jerusalem and went to teach the people. Note there says he was it could be read as he was the descendant rather than the son. A son is a descendant. Same general point of, laying out his lineage here in connection to the priests. Also says, also possibly, I should say, says descendant there. See First Chronicles chapter 6 for more info, I guess, on both of these. Note there at priest, or the first priest, high priest, first priest. Aaron was both, so yes, that is entirely true in either way that you read that. Now it does also mention some people went with him. Now, this says in the 7th year of King Artaxerxes' reign. So if he started reigning in 465 BC, the 7th year of his reign would have been 458 BC, I think. Somewhere around there. So that's when Ezra made his trip, after having closely studied God's laws and wanting to teach the people. Anyway, he arrived in Jerusalem in August. Hebrews says in the 5th month. This month in the ancient Hebrew lunar calendar occurred within the months of August and September, 458 BC. Yeah, 458. See, I was right. He had arranged to leave Babylon on April 8th. Hebrews says on the first day of the first month. Again, ancient Hebrew lunar calendar. It's a different calendar they're working with. In case you're like, wait, April isn't the first day. Especially not April 8th. But that the Hebrew says it's on the first day of the first month for their calendar. But that day was April 8th, 458 BC. Going by the calendars most widely used today. And then it says he arrived on the first day of the 5th month. Sorry. In the Hebrew, it says on the first day of the 5th month. Okay. So his trip took April, May, June, July, about 4 months. Anyway. Okay. I was like, is this a thing that was given to him before or after? Seems like maybe before he made the trip, but he's probably taking this with him. Anyway, let's read on in verse 11. King Artaxerxes had given a copy of the following letter to Ezra, the priest and scribe who studied and taught the commands and decrees of the Lord to Israel. From Artaxerxes, the king of kings, to Ezra the priest, the teacher of the law of the God of heaven. Greetings. I decree that any of the people of Israel in my kingdom, including the priests and Levites, may volunteer to return to Jerusalem with you. I and my council of 7 hereby instruct you to conduct an inquiry into the situation in Judah and Jerusalem, based on your God's law, which is in your hand. We also commission you to take with you silver and gold, which we are freely presenting as an offering to the God of Israel who lives in Jerusalem. Furthermore, you are to take any silver and gold that you may obtain from the province of Babylon, as well as the voluntary offerings of the people and the priests that are presented for the temple of their God in Jerusalem. These donations are to be used specifically for the purchase of bulls, rams, male lambs, and the appropriate grain offerings and liquid offerings, all of which will be offered on the altar of the temple of your God in Jerusalem. Any silver and gold that is left over may be used in whatever way you and your colleagues feel is the will of your God. There's still quite a bit of the letter left to go. I'm going to pause for a little bit. Pause the reading for a little bit and, talk about some of my thoughts on it. So it says he had given a copy of the following letter. So yeah, this definitely implies it was before Ezra left. And it might have even been before he went around and kind of got all this stuff, like the silver and gold and all that. So he might also be taking this with him as he goes to Jerusalem to tell the people there what's going on and why there might be a bunch of people with him, because that was part of the letter. Any of the people of Israel in my kingdom, including the priests and Levites, may volunteer to return to Jerusalem with you. So, yeah. Otherwise, it could look... I I mean, it would probably still look, but it might be potentially threatening thing to just show up and have a bunch of people with you coming to a city that was pretty well known to be attacked in the past, and there were people who resisted the idea of it being rebuilt and all that. So anyway, he would have an explanation for that, as well as his own, reason for going. As well as sort of a command on what to do with all the gold and silver he might be bringing. Anyway, note there at the start of the letter, the original text of 7:12 to 26 is in Aramaic, which makes sense because this is coming from King Artaxerxes, who probably wouldn't have spoken Hebrew. So Ezra's gathering up all this stuff to take to Jerusalem to purchase supplies for offerings. Now, what exactly the offerings are for, I don't think Artaxerxes stated. But I wonder if some of it was like, hey, can you make some offerings to your God on our behalf so, we might be blessed? In any case, the letter continues on in verse 19. But as for the cups we are entrusting to you for the service of the temple of your God, deliver them all to the God of Jerusalem. If you need anything else for your God's temple or for any similar needs, you may take it from the royal treasury. I, Artaxerxes the king, hereby send this decree to all the treasurers in the province west of the Euphrates River. You are to give Ezra, the priest and teacher of the law of the God of heaven, whatever he requests of you. You are to give him up to 7,500 pounds of silver, 500 bushels of wheat, 550 gallons of wine, 550 gallons of olive oil, and an unlimited supply of salt. Be careful to provide whatever the God of heaven demands for his temple, for why should we risk bringing God's anger against the realm of the king and his sons? I also decree that no priest, Levite, singer, gatekeeper, temple servant, or other worker in this temple of God will be required to pay tribute, customs, or tolls of any kind. And you, Ezra, are to use the wisdom your God has given you to appoint magistrates and judges who know your God's laws to govern all the people in the province west of the Euphrates River. Teach the law to anyone who does not know it. Anyone who refuses to obey the law of your God and the law of the king will be punished immediately, either by death, banishment, confiscation of goods, or imprisonment. Okay. I know there's only a short section left, but I'm still going to pause the reading there for a little bit. So these cups that are being entrusted to him, I thought that the ones that had been taken from the temple before already kind of went with the earlier exiles who were building the temple in the first place. I don't recall if it was stated outright that it went specifically with those people. If not, these cups might have been those ones that, the cups Artaxerxes mentions here might have been those ones. If they're not, I'm not quite sure what cups he's referring to. But yeah. Anyway, it's not... I guess it was maybe for a similar purpose, though. I mean, he says that they're supposed to go to the temple specifically. All right. Send decrees. Aramaic says the province beyond the river, rather than the province west of the Euphrates River. But the Persian Empire probably wasn't like centered, or like its capital or whatever probably wasn't like in that area west of the Euphrates anyway. There was a lot more area that I believe made up the Persian Empire that was, west and or south of that. I mean, maybe even north too. But point is, well, actually, if I'm remembering right from other like history lessons and such, the area that used to be called Persia is now like modern day either Iraq or Iran, but around there. In any case. So, to the people living in that area that would have been closer to Jerusalem, and probably where the rest of God's people settled, he specifically says to them, to basically give whatever was needed out of, this silver, wheat, wine, olive oil, just so there would be supplies for the offerings and even just for the benefit of the temple in general. Now, what exactly happened with Artaxerxes that would have made him want this so badly, I'm not sure. Because I seem to recall, a few chapters ago, he was a little suspicious of this whole rebuild. Probably because other people told him that they were skeptical of it. But this might have been after the fact, and he had searched through the archives, because I think he was asked to do that as well. But anyway, still, he is definitely in favor of Ezra going and teaching the people there how to worship the Lord their God and follow his laws and all that. At this particular point, he seems very well in favor of that. These notes are probably just going to talk about the units. Yeah, so that says 100 talents of silver, 100 cores of wheat, 100 baths of wine and of olive oil, and an unlimited supply of salt. Also, none of these people paying tribute. I mean, that somewhat falls in line with, what the situation was for the priests and Levites when they had their own kingdom and whatnot. Although they did give some of, like they also had tithes and offerings that they gave to God out of what they got from the other people. And right near the end here, he's basically saying to Ezra, all right, Ezra, you be smart about this. Teach those people well. And if anybody disobeys, that there's going to be punishment. Granted, kind of a wide range of potential punishments. I mean, death, banishment, confiscation of goods. Seems like it's the least harsh punishment out of all those mentioned. And then imprisonment. Anyway. So, yeah. Sorry. So, we got just a couple more verses left here to wrap up the chapter. Verse 27. Praise the Lord, the God of our ancestors, who made the king want to beautify the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem. And praise him for demonstrating such unfailing love to me by honoring me before the king, his council, and all his mighty nobles. I felt encouraged because the gracious hand of the Lord my God was on me, and I gathered some of the leaders of Israel to return with me to Jerusalem. Yeah, so this is after the letter is done, and we're back to Ezra. And considering this is written in first person, I guess that's why they're saying that Ezra is praising the Lord here. Even though it was like third person referring to Ezra before the letter. But, oh well, no big deal. So yeah, now it wasn't specifically stated before that the intent of Artaxerxes was to essentially freshen up or otherwise make the temple look better. But that's, the word beautify kind of implies that here. Which, hey, it's all well and good, I guess. Maybe some of those people who, were sad at seeing the state of the Second Temple's foundation because it wasn't like the first would have felt better after this beautification, but they might not have even been alive anymore, given that this was many years later, according to verse 1. But yeah, otherwise, Ezra's just thankful that, these other officials and the king are, allowing him to go do his thing that he wants to do. And some other people are going with him. But I think we'll get more on that in the next chapter. That's all I have in mind for Ezra 7. Okay. One chapter down. Woo. Let me get a sip of water here. Okay. On to chapter 8. After I make sure my Xbox doesn't, turn off on me due to inactivity. Okay, here we go. All right. We're at Ezra chapter 8 now. And basically the temple's been rebuilt, or you could say the second temple has been built. And then this guy Ezra wants to go and teach God's laws to his people to make sure that this generation knows. And he essentially gets the blessing of Artaxerxes, the king of Persia at the time. it's even said that he can take, other people with him, whoever else worships God might want to go back to Jerusalem and be with the rest of God's people who are already there, as well as a bunch of other things. There's lots of supplies, or at least money, going with them, and yeah, there's all sorts of other ways that King Artaxerxes gave his blessing, for lack of a better way to put it, to this effort of Ezra's. So yeah, not too much else to say for context. Here we go. Ezra chapter 8. Here is a list of the family leaders and the genealogies of those who came with me from Babylon during the reign of King Artaxerxes. From the family of Phinehas, Gershom. From the family of Ithamar, Daniel. From the family of David, Hattush, a descendant of Shechaniah. From the family of Parosh, Zechariah, and 150 other men were registered. From the family of Pahath Moab, Eliyahoenai, something like that, son of Zerahiah, and 200 other men. From the family of Zatu, Shechaniah, son of Jehaziel, and 300 other men. From the family of Adin, Ebed, son of Jonathan, and 50 other men. From the family of Elam, Jeshaiah, son of Athaliah, and 70 other men. From the family of Shephatiah, Zebediah, son of Michael, or Mikhael, maybe, and 80 other men. From the family of Joab, Obadiah, son of Jehiel, and 218 other men. From the family of Bani, Shelomith, son of Josiphiah, and 160 other men. From the family of Bebai, Zechariah, son of Bebai, and 28 other men. From the family of Azgad, Johanan, son of Hakatan, and 110 other men. From the family of Adonikam, who came later, Eliphalet, Juel, Shemaiah, and 60 other men. From the family of Bigvai, Uthai, Zachar, and 70 other men. Okay. So that's just saying the family leaders, along with, I guess, quantities of other people from their, branches of the Israelite clans, I guess. Pretty sure there were more than 12 different specific people mentioned here, so I don't think it was just one per tribe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, definitely more than 12. I don't know if there's really too much else I feel like I need to say about that. It's just, here's the people who are going with Ezra. Now, some of these names, family of David, assuming that's King David, yeah, it's establishing some, strong genealogical ties to God's people there. I guess mentioning the families that they come from also kind of affirms that, yes, they have a right to come here with me and settle among God's people. Because these are also God's people, descended from these known people of God from the past. So, yeah. Note there it's Zatu, as in some Greek manuscripts. See also First Ezra's 832, which, again, you would need a Bible that includes what might be called Apocrypha or a Deuterocanon or whatever. Because that is not in your typical Western Christian Bible. But I definitely recall it being in the much larger one that I had with me in college, because they specifically said, hey, get one that's got Apocrypha. Which, that's just another way of saying writings that were considered, like, they were in the discussion to be included in our current Bibles, but ultimately were not. So, yeah, anyway. Hebrew lacks Zatu, though. So I imagine it just wouldn't have had any of this. Unless it just said Shechaniah, son of Jehaziel. Yeah, anyway. Note there. That comes from some Greek manuscripts. Hebrew lacks this one as well. So we're pulling in some people that were mentioned in first Esdras. I mean, I don't remember much from that. I only maybe read some of it once. And so if it was mentioning this same event, that could explain why that they're, you know, including these names that... I mean, they are also in the Greek manuscripts. So, you know, if you got multiple sources corroborating, saying, hey, these people were part of this, you know, migration or large-scale movement of people, then I think it's safe enough to say that it definitely is worth mentioning them. Out there at Adonikum, who came later, or who were the last of his family. Well, that's a totally different meaning. Either way, at some point, these people also came along to Jerusalem. Note there, talking about Uthai and Zachar, as in Greek and Syriac versions, and an alternate reading of the Masoretic text. The other alternate reads Zabud instead of Zachar. I mean, aside from the potential meaning of the person's name, I don't think that makes much difference to us modern readers. Anyway, okay. The rest of this chapter is not exactly short. Let me keep moving along to verse 15. I assembled the exiles at the Ahava Canal, and we camped there for 3 days while I went over the lists of the people and the priests who had arrived. I found that not one Levite had volunteered to come along. So I sent to Eleazar, Ariel, Shemaiah, Elnathan, Jerib, Nathan, Zechariah, and Meshullam, who were leaders of the people. I also sent for Joarib and Elnathan, who were men of discernment. I sent them to Iddo, the leader of the Levites at Cassiphia, to ask him and his relatives and the temple servants to send us ministers for the temple of God at Jerusalem. Since the gracious hand of our God was on us, they sent us a man named Sherebiah, along with 18 of his sons and brothers. He was a very astute man and a descendant of Malai, who was a descendant of Levi, son of Israel. They also sent Hashabiah, together with Jeshaiah from the descendants of Merari, and 20 of his sons and brothers, and 220 temple servants. Temple servants were assistants to the Levites, a group of temple workers first instituted by King David and his officials. They were all listed by name. Okay. Pausing there for a bit, partially because of chat. At least we have plenty of time. I mean, true, yeah. If the Bible study goes a little bit over an hour, oh no. Whatever shall we do? Anyway. So, not a single Levite had volunteered to go along. Like, really? That seems surprising. So, he goes and sends word specifically to try and make sure. And then they get some. And it even mentions, you know, Sherebiah was basically descended directly from the tribe of Levi, or in a way directly descended from Levi himself. So it seems like they're at least kind of getting ready to head to Jerusalem at this point. Unless they're already pretty close, but it seems like an odd thing to do to check the roll after you've already gone quite a ways. Yeah, so I don't know if I have too much else to say about this section. Note there, after it mentions Levi, son of Israel. Israel is the name that God gave to Jacob, yeah. I'm guessing that note is there just to specify that, yes, we're talking Israel, who was really also named Jacob, not just the nation of Israel broadly speaking. Basically, in this case, saying that, or just affirming that, yeah, this guy is a descendant of one of the sons of the namesake of our people. Which, in a way, pretty much all of them would have been. But I guess, you know, more officially establishing that here for someone who was probably going to, you know, be serving in the temple, it was perhaps a bit extra important. So that it's got 220 temple servants there, although these servants were assistants to the Levites, not necessarily Levites themselves. Okay. Oh, man. So, then we get to verse 21. And there, by the Ahava Canal, I gave orders for all of us to fast and humble ourselves before our God. We prayed that he would give us a safe journey and protect us, our children, and our goods as we traveled. For I was ashamed to ask the king for soldiers and horsemen to accompany us and protect us from enemies along the way. After all, we had told the king, our God's hand of protection is on all who worship him, but his fierce anger rages against those who abandon him. So we fasted and earnestly prayed that our God would take care of us, and he heard our prayer. Sure, I'll do this little part too. I appointed 12 leaders of the priests, Sherebiah, Hashabiah, and 10 other priests, to be in charge of transporting the silver, the gold bowls, and the other items that the king, his council, his officials, and all the people of Israel had presented for the temple of God. I weighed the treasure as I gave it to them and found the totals to be as follows: 24 tons of silver, 7,500 pounds of silver articles, 7,500 pounds of gold, 20 gold bowls equal in value to 1,000 gold coins, 2 fine articles of polished bronze as precious as gold. And I said to these priests, You and these treasures have been set apart as holy to the Lord. This silver and gold is a voluntary offering to the Lord, the God of our ancestors. Guard these treasures well until you present them to the leading priests, the Levites, and the leaders of Israel, who will weigh them at the storerooms of the Lord's temple in Jerusalem. So the priests and Levites accepted the task of transporting these treasures of silver and gold to the temple of our God in Jerusalem. Alright. Pausing there for a little bit. So they all... It says they fasted and humbled themselves. I imagine prayer, and probably a lot of it, was involved in that. Part of the point of fasting is to, emphasize, your need for God and the things He provides. But even more so for God, and trying to also remove some of the other things that might comfort and or distract you from your dependency on God. So part of the reason they fasted, prayed, and humbled themselves, though, is because they hadn't really asked for any sort of protection or escort from Babylon or wherever they were in the Persian Empire to Jerusalem. Ezra was kind of like, God will protect us, we're good. And I guess just to try and be extra sure of having God's protection, they fast and do all this stuff. Well, in fact, there's a note where it says he was ashamed to ask for soldiers and horsemen. It could be read as charioteers instead of soldiers, but I mean, there would be horses pulling the chariots. So they're horsemen of a sort. So then he appoints some leaders of the priests to basically make sure that all the silver and gold and the valuables that they were taking with them were safely transported. But he also says, you and these treasures have been set apart as holy to the Lord. Like, yes, in the moment, that was their primary responsibility during the move, or the journey to Jerusalem. But I imagine once they got there, these people were also probably going to be helping these people were probably also going to be helping in the temple and otherwise serving God. The only other notes I see are just talking about the measurements of the goods that they had. The Hebrew says 650 talents instead of 24 tons. It says 100 talents, where I mentioned 7,500 pounds of silver articles. Also, the same mention of 100 talents for the pounds of gold. Hebrew, instead of 1,000 gold coins, says 1,000 derricks, which probably would have been about 19 pounds or 8.6 kilograms. So each gold bowl was equivalent to roughly 50 gold coins in value. Anyway, And then some polished bronze. Okay. So they're taking the stuff to the temple, or at least Ezra's giving commands to transport things to Jerusalem. Then we got verse 31. We broke camp at the Ahava Canal on April 19th and started off to Jerusalem. And the gracious hand of our God protected us and saved us from enemies and bandits along the way. So we arrived safely in Jerusalem, where we rested for 3 days. On the 4th day after our arrival, silver, gold, and other valuables were weighed at the temple of our God and entrusted to Meremoth, son of Uriah, the priest, and to Eleazar, son of Phinehas, along with Jozabad, son of Jeshua, and Noadiah, son of Binnui, both of whom were Levites. Everything was accounted for by number and weight, and the total weight was officially recorded. Then the exiles who had come out of captivity sacrificed burnt offerings to the God of Israel. They presented 12 bulls for all the people of Israel, as well as 96 rams and 77 male lambs. They also offered 12 male goats as a sin offering. All this was given as a burnt offering to the Lord. The king's decrees were delivered to his highest officers and the governors of the province west of the Euphrates River, who then cooperated by supporting the people and the temple of God. It probably just says the province beyond the river there instead of west of the Euphrates. Same meaning, just a different way of referring to that area that would have essentially been between that river and the Mediterranean Sea. Note there also at April 19th. Hebrew says on the 12th day of the first month of the ancient Hebrew lunar calendar. This day was April 19th, 458 BC. Also see the note on 615. Right, okay. And they also mentioned this stuff in the previous chapter, I think. Yeah. Because that's the one where it talked about, when Artaxerxes gave that letter to Ezra and essentially said he was good to go. So, I'm guessing when it says, everything was accounted for by number and weight, and the total was officially recorded, I'm guessing that total was the same as, these numbers here. Aren't really any other numbers to go off of for that. So, nothing was lost along the way, I think is the conclusion that we're supposed to come to there. And probably not really any one either. I mean, unless there was some disease or something like that happened. But there was no, like nobody died at the hand of a bandit or some battle or anything like that along the way. So, Ezra and his crew have officially arrived at Jerusalem. And they've now also spread the word to people nearby, saying hey, King Artaxerxes says that this thing should happen. We need to fix up this temple here. And that you are supposed to help us with what we request. So, yeah, that's where things end for Ezra chapter 8. I don't really have any other thoughts, so we'll leave it at that. Alright. And I guess next week will be when we wrap up the book of Ezra. Alright. Exercise has been requested. And I guess after I roll for the exercise, I will probably want to do one of those exercises pretty shortly thereafter. Pulling up my notes on the exercises again. Reminding myself of what they are. You would think I'd have them memorized by now. Okay, here we go. Boop-a-doo. Wow. And we have a 1. So that is push-ups. How many push-ups in a set? Well, 1's just lame. Rerolling that. Okay. 4 push-ups per set. It's there. 4. Just making sure you see it clearly. And attempting at least... Oh, geez, 6 sets. Okay. Attempting at least 24 push-ups. I don't know if I'm gonna get that many. We'll see. Okay. Exercise number 2 will be number 3, which is squats. So we're basically separating the sections of burpees. Better than doing both burpees and push-ups in the same stream. And the squats are going to be some multiple of 6 with at least 36 to do. Okay. Okay, so random thought before I get into too much of anything else. If I were like I guess a full-time streamer where like this was my primary thing that I do and like I made enough money to live off of this or anything like that, I totally had the idea cross my mind of doing like just I guess a month where or whatever, something like that. Maybe even more depending on the circumstances, where I would just like uncap the exercise. I could do it in the I guess after I forget why I had this idea when I did, but you know, for YouTube in particular, I have my Shorts-Timber thing that I try to do each year. I was thinking about it amongst that, so I guess with October being the next month, I had the idea of like that exercise being unlimited idea. I was thinking of calling it Shredtober. I don't know how much shredding I would do per se with that. But that would be part of the point, to get in better shape. Good question. Which exercise will I do first? Don't ask me why, but I'm feeling the push-ups. I feel like doing the push-ups first, not saying that I feel like I'm going to be able to do all of them. But, hold on. Xbox went to screensaver. I had to make sure that it didn't go off of that. Alrighty. Yeah. Making sure my arms are all stretched out and whatnot, and that's not going to be an issue. Okay. Multiple of 4. Trying to do 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 24. Yeah, there we go. Huzzah! Ugh. Okay. Yes. I did indeed do all 24. I do not think I would have done another set of 4 beyond that without just, like, you know, collapsing to the floor. Oh, man. But I did do 24, so hooray for that. Anyway, unpin the old message. Pin the one with just the squats. Okay. So, while I transition things over to the game and, take care of some other details, let me go ahead and run the ads on Twitch, because we've established that doing that earlier does not mean the next set of ads come earlier. So, Twitch folks, see you in a bit. Alright. Let me pull up the game on my Xbox. And then ditch my background music here, because I'll have the music from the game. Make sure to change the stream topic on Twitch. Kingdom Hearts 3, there we go. Okay. Hopping into Discord, so I can get some help from Seth with all this stuff. Namely, finding the treasures and lucky emblems and such. Greetings.
Yep, hello. Ads are about over. And they're 40 seconds.
Okay.
We're gonna be adventuring in the Caribbean today.
Yeah, which...
The order we're doing them is based on my list, not on your list this time. We're doing based on the order I had on my list.
Which is fine, because I would hope they're at least grouped together by island, which would be the most efficient way to go about doing it anyway.
They would be they're by order you would find them. And also we're gonna do a battle date early as well because of this.
Yeah. Okay. In any case,
I'm gonna quickly read something so I can make sure there's nothing.
Good grief. Is the stream bugging out, or is it... Nope, it's OBS. Doggone it. Hang on.
It's there. It's loading. I saw the loading sign.
Yeah, but it's being all, like, glitchy, laggy, whatever.
It's a tad bit laggy, but it's okay right now.
Okay.
Okay, I looked at the list so I would know where things are. There's not going to be any... there is going to be a battle date early, but there's not going to be any Lucky emblems this early. But we will have a battle day in the first little bit here. As we do these, like, first 3 here. So the first stop I have is the Huddled Isles.
Good, because that's where I'm going.
I'm gonna BRB a little bit, and then I'll be back in a second.
Okay, while you do that, I might unplug my game capture and plug it back in. Just to see if it'll fix the lagginess issue in the stream. One moment, folks. Alright, let me try unplugging this.
Okay. come back. So Huddle Isles. Do you have the map? You have number 20.
All right, hang on. I was trying to see if doing stuff with the game capture would help with OBS, and it did not. Oh well.
Do you have number 20?
Getting there. Give me a sec. Treasures. Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Thank you.
I do have number 20, because that's the map.
How about number 21?
Yep.
Number 22?
Yep.
Number 1.
Number 1, yes.
Okay. Then let's go and do this one. You should find a battle date. If you turn. No, this is okay. This is this is the fast travel point, but it's not like here. Okay. The one battle date is using this save point, but it's not.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna paste. I don't know what I'm looking here, but here's what I'm seeing. Here's where the battle date is. If you want to do that now, we can, or we can wait till the end.
Turn around and face your ship. From there, fly around the island, heading in the right direction until you find a cave. Okay.
Around the island. If we want to do that now, we can.
Alright, let me do that to get to my ship here. And then I guess I'll fly around like it suggests.
Yeah, face the ship, then fly around in the right direction. Face your ship, not that way. That's left.
I went to the ship.
No,
Wait.
it says face ship. It never says go to it. You went left.
Alright, fine. I mean, I figure I'd eventually get there either way, but okay, fine. We'll go back a little bit.
Turn around and face your ship. From there, fly around the island, heading in the right direction until you find a cave. It's likely on the right side of that, then.
You know what? I wonder if this is going to be the same kind of cave place where we initially kind of exited with the ship in the first place.
Crabs, here, located, found.
I don't really care about crabs right now. Well, that led to a whole lot of nothing. Or so it seems. Yeah, no, I don't... Huh. I thought for sure that would have led to it. Okay, so... continuing our way around, although my suspicion might still be correct. Yep, that sure looks like it. And that was indeed the cave where we first found our ship. So yeah, Battlegate.
We want me to tell you about this one? You have to deal with a lot of pirates, exclusive Heartless, like the Bud Flying ones, armored ones, and the Swinging Heartless. There are a lot of them with strong defense, to be sure to use lance and magic to take them out from afar.
It's a difficulty 1, so...
Yep, easy difficult. There's what I just said to you.
Well, those enemies sure didn't look like pirates. Although I did also mention the, like... the enemies like this, I think. Totally almost forgot about doing the shot lock.
Forget that.
I thought for sure it was going to target me when it attacked there. Okay, now these are pirates. Although, actually no, those are more like merfolk. That's a pirate. I definitely could be a bit more careful with some of this, but meh. Yeah, lots of water enemies right now. Which means I'm not entirely sure how much they're going to be affected by the finisher here.
Okay.
This is the only battle data of Paragon.
Alrighty.
If you get this, then we'll be done with this for this time. And then we move on to San Francisco.
Well, I think that means everybody in the party has leveled up at least once. I don't think water's is really gonna hurt these guys. Oh well. More enemies! Maybe an easier... Yeah, it may be an easy battle, but it sure does also seem to be a good one for gaining a lot of experience. Because of the sheer quantity of enemies.
We got this.
As it clearly outlines the invisible wall that makes the boundary of this battle. I mean, I guess for one individual battle, you wouldn't necessarily want it to have you possibly go all over the place.
It's over. Try this.
Alright. Well, if this is the last wave, then I'm almost done. Okay, there we go. Battle gate complete.
Actually,
Got a water cuff link. And secret report 10.
good.
Yoink selfie pose unlocked. Okay.
Ready for some more numbering then? I know we're going to hit a couple that you don't have soon enough.
Okay.
Okay, ready? It's back to our list.
So,
How
Sorry.
about 2?
treasure number 2.
Yep, how about 2?
Sorry, not hearing you super clear there.
How about a 2?
Treasure number 2 I have.
3?
3, yep, and 4.
Okay. How about 15?
15. Yes, actually.
Good. Those are all the ones from Undersea Tavern, so we're done. So 2 Port Royal we go, then.
Okay.
This I know is where a good amount of the Lucky Emblems are as well, so we'll be doing a lot in this sense. So 2 Port Royal.
Yeah, probably best if I get to a save point and...
You are what? You're already at one.
The Battle Gate didn't have one.
So the Huddled Isles do, though. That's how you're not here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to go around the island again.
Which is not hard to do. Much easier than using a boat to go anywhere.
Prepare to set sail.
Yeah. I think this might actually be a little bit faster overall.
Grips, here, located, found.
Yep, okay, well... It won't be faster if I encounter enemy ships.
Fire.
But you will. You don't have to kill them. You keep going, right?
Hold up. Slow down. I can't necessarily get off the ship right now because of combat, I guess. Okay, now I can. Enemies went away. Yippee. Plus, the ship itself can actually, like, gain some levels. So, a little bit towards that. Anyway, Port Royal. I guess I'll start at the docks.
Yep, that's where it wants to be. Now let's do... How about we do Lucky Emblem now that we've done that? And we're teleporting away. Do you have Lucky Emblem number 1?
I'm not sure I have any lucky emblems here. Let me check.
Use my rep. I'll get a few from Port Royal.
Yeah, nope. No lucky emblems
Okay.
obtained from here.
Now I want you to look around the docks and find an old green dinghy. An old green, like those rowboats.
Yeah. Maybe this one?
Here in the docks.
Yeah.
Leave you by itself and have a little lucky emblem on it.
Let's see.
Let me take a photo.
Sorry, real quick. I think I have a text message. Let me see what it is. Okay.
So you want to take a photo of that lucky emblem once you finish up there.
Yeah, I did that already. I got the lucky emblem.
Okay. Here in the docks, here's another one for the docks as well. Take a left when you enter the city from the save point on the pier, and go straight until you see a yellow crate beneath the building.
Seafood here.
Sorry, okay, left, and then...
And go take a left when you enter the city from the save point on the pier, and go straight until you see a yellow crate beneath the building.
Yellow... Great. Ah. Maybe that's what it's talking about. Oh, yep.
That's good.
Gotta break that, and there's the lucky emblem.
Let's see.
There you go. I think you would have figured that out without me having to read that line.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do some. Do you have chest 51?
Chest 51, you said?
I bet you do. The map.
Map of Port Royal waters, yep.
54.
54. No.
Okay, we got one. In the water. Whoops.
What whoops? What are we whoopsing?
I scrolled up by accident. In the water outside of the Port Royal dock near the school of jellyfish, you can find the chest.
In the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you mentioned jellyfish. I see jellyfish. So I am moving towards the jellyfish.
Mm-hmm.
So there is treasure somewhere not far from here.
In the water outside of the Port Royal dock near the school of jellyfish, you can find this cat.
Sorry, I had some enemies to deal with.
Water is much harder to find stuff than I think.
And even more enemies now.
Want to be maybe one more time while you look for number 54.
I mean, leveling up is kind of half the reason I wanted to do all this, so I'm not going to complain about encountering enemies. Okay. So... Oh, I see a chest. It's an elixir. I'm hoping that was the one. Alright. Seth has gone silent for the moment. I'm sure there's a good reason. In the meantime, though, I wouldn't think there's gonna be anything more down around here. But while I'm nearby, I figure I might as well take a quick look.
You can find it.
I found an elixir. I imagine that's
That
the
is
one
it.
you were talking about.
Yeah, number 54 is the elixir. Number 53. This is whittling back up into the astral light, not underwater. So we can head back out of the water.
Okay, give me a bit to get rid of enemies, because I found it while you were muted, and then was like, well, let me look around here a little bit just to be sure there's nothing more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. What did face him?
Ah, Doggo has joined.
I'm in the mood for some fishing. And follow me. I'll show you my secret fish.
All right. Where are we going from here?
After you hit the courtyard of the dock, so go ahead and do that.
You don't see fish this big every day.
After you hit the courtyard of the dock, see there, let me know. The courtyard of
What is it considering to be the courtyard?
idea. Turn left and head all the way until you hit a dead end. Your right will be an alleyway with a chest.
Oh. Is it talking about this one that I already got? Which treasure are we going for?
KH3 is the one I've named. That's it. Yes. Okay, you have that one then.
Yeah.
We gotta do this first.
Actually, I should probably leave that open for a moment.
Secret. Okay. We just do some. That's what I'm saying. So, okay, let's do these first. Okay. I'm gonna do this in order. 52.
Yeah, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. Yeah. Got 52.
Yeah, 52. How about 50? How about 55?
55 I do not have.
You'll find this chest in a small alcove in the southwest of the town, of the settlement. But this time, I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to give you a portion of the photo for this one. So there is your clue. I'll give you an extra, more clue if you need it. So here's your clue. There's a mini map and some of the surrounding area.
Yeah.
I'll give you a portion of the photo.
I need to go to a different part of Port Royal.
It's in the settlement, by the way. It's in the settlement, of course.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, the settlement might have been another, like, named save point.
Either that's the settlement in the seaport and the port. That's where we're going to.
Okay. Settlement. And based on the map there.
Beep beep.
Okay, I just passed the save point, so I need to go further south on the map from there.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Wait a
I see
sec.
you on the map. I see you on the map. You went too far. I thought I saw you on the map. Nope. Oh, that was a different map. That was what the emblem. Oh, for Seaport. Ah. Well, I looked at the wrong map. Sorry.
Oh well.
You're in the right place, though. You're on it. Oh, there's the check. You did get that. Okay, so let's do sea. So now we're doing the seaport area. So straight north on of the bridge you crossed over. Cross the bridge. So the bridge you crossed over a minute ago. That was beeping. I was doing beeping earlier. Yep. Beep, beep.
So,
Beep. Keep going.
so go this way.
Go the way you're doing. I beeped at Let the Emblem. I was looking at the wrong map earlier, so you're doing the right way for there's Let the Emblem you'll hit. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Am I going further out to the dock here, or?
Take the steps behind you toward the water and jump over the barrier to the hut on the beach and look at a trade on the left. Beep beep. So I don't see you anymore. I'll give you that clue. I don't see you anymore.
Yep, hello, here's treasure.
Yep. That's one of the seaport treasures. So you did that. You're going the correct way. So just keep on walking because you did beeping at. Beep 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 beep. Beep. Beep 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 beep. Is that fast enough?
Where's the lucky emblem? It's gotta be
It's
close.
right.
What?
It's on a crate that you underneath the hut. Beep 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 beep. Beep, beep. I saw it. You just turned around.
Ah,
Beep, 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 beep.
there we go.
Let's see.
Like, it was right next to you.
Ooh,
saw
we
it.
got a royal ribbon.
Faster it beeps, the more I see.
Yeah.
Bit blue. I'm seeing it right now. Let's try this one now. Do you have number? Okay, you had number 50. I know that. You know how I know that? You know how I know you had number 50?
Because it's a map?
No, that's the one you just got earlier. The one
Ah.
I saw you get.
Fair enough.
I know you have 50. You have 49.
Probably not. 56, 5.
It's on the one column. It's on the left column, so you don't have it. 'Cause it says at 8, so it's me on the left column, and I don't see
Yeah.
49. I don't see the 9th row.
So I need
Sorry.
number 49.
If you're not underpass the dock, you'll find this chest. Well, that's descriptive, isn't it? Maybe this clue will give you some attention. Here's your portion of the photo this time.
Oh, I think I know where that one is. That's out this way a bit.
Made an effort to not to give you the mini map, because I don't think you needed it. I don't think you needed it. You'll be able to kind of know where that is. It's not in boxes, by the way. But you can find that and you'll see the chest. Hidden in an underpass under the docks.
Yep. High potion?
Yep, that's correct. How
Okay.
about number 40? How about number 48?
Don't think so.
How about we go to the waterfall this time?
The waterfall.
I'm gonna have to scroll back down. So, yeah, water under the waterfall near the edge of Seaport.
Yes, that's the one. Bring it to my shop.
But I will give you a clue to help you some attention this time. I'll give you a waterfall and an extra chat.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably the waterfall in question.
There's a chat. You see the
Ta-da.
photo I gave you.
Sorcerer's
There's two
Ring.
And?
And.
Around, there's two.
Oh. And an ether. Okay.
'Cause you know how I saw behind on camera there was a second one. So, you have number 47. I know you do that. I know you have number 47. That's in the fort, but I know you have that one. You know why?
Because it's the game, and I think that's one of the ones I already played in a stream. I don't know. And of course, by game, I meant the, mini game, the classic Kingdom mini game thing. Okay, and seems like maybe just in case of
Beep,
voice call issues. What?
beep.
Beep beep. What? Like you told me
You're
nothing.
like-
You were silent for the past minute.
Sorry. From where you found number 3, go to the dock here across the stream. From where you found Lucky Emblem number 3, go to the dock here across the stream. Beep. Beep. I kind of see it on the map. I kind of see where you're supposed to be. On the...
Okay, so go to the what? Not hearing anything. I'm almost ready to look stuff up for myself, just in case, you know, call issues persist. Get to the dock here across the stream. Okay.
Far.
Alright, now where around here might the lucky emblem be?
Hear me now?
Too far, I went under it. Yes, I heard you briefly.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you went underneath it. So turn around.
Underneath it.
Turn around, walk the other way.
Oh. Yep, okay. I see it
You were
now.
right in,
Let's
beeping
see.
loudly, but you couldn't hear me. I was beeping, beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
But you were right underneath it.
Not sure what's going on that you're breaking up, but
I don't know. It's why. It's,
yeah.
I don't know what it is. Okay. And that's it for Seaport. So to the fort. To the Port Royal Fort.
To the fort. Okay. That is not the fort. I guess I go further this way for the fort.
And I think you have one of these one lucky emblem.
Well, considering I didn't have any of the lucky emblems.
I know you have. I thought you had one here because there was one in the fort that I thought you got an earlier day. We were doing a tier. Thought you got it.
I might have remembered where it was, but for some reason
You didn't do
couldn't
it.
figure out how to get the right angle or whatever.
I bet you there's
Yep.
lucky emblem here.
He's never got it. They told you about it. He just never took the photo. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
Right on top.
See.
Of
I'll help
There we
you
go.
find the next one.
See, that's the one I thought you had before.
Okay.
Okay, so we can do a lucky emblem if we was outside. They don't want you in here anymore. And I'll give you 2 for the price of 1. I'll give you a lucky emblem and a chest for the price of 1. If you know where I am. With your clue. If you know where I am. I'll give you both for the price of 1.
I figured there might be something on the roof here.
They're both on the roof, for reference. Photo is a rock. You see that? That's part of the story. So it means I can see in the image. I can see that and the chest at the same time. And I can also see a lucky emblem at the same time as well. Well, not at the same time, but I can see the lucky emblem in the chest and that at the same time. And I know, and the chest is nearby. Beep 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 beep. Is that enough? You're on
Yeah.
top of it.
For lucky emblem
Lucky.
or chest?
I see the lucky emblem right now. Beep 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 beep. Look at the coils of wool of nice rope. It doesn't look right. Look at the rope you were. Turn around, turn 180 degrees. 180 degrees.
Okay.
You see the rope, it doesn't look right. That's the lucky emblem.
Let's see.
The rope doesn't look right.
Okay. And then there should be a chest nearby too.
That's what I mean, I can see both at the same time. And then I see that, and then the chest is here in the fort. But I will tell you this, for your clue, and you won't like this one as much. If you remember the Pirates movie, then you might remember where Elizabeth jumped off. If you remember the first Pirates movie, you might remember where Elizabeth jumped off.
Okay, well that would have been right around here.
Where Elizabeth jumps off, and have a jump with for a flip. And have a jump off for a flip. But don't miss the landing.
So wait, you're... Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm hearing you right. I should jump off?
Well, I'm telling you, where Elizabeth jumped off the ledge in the first Pirates movie,
Yeah.
there's a check. It's not. It's close to the roof, but it's not on the. It's not. It doesn't look as much off on the roof. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've. Where the. Where Elizabeth jumped off the ledge in the first Pirates movie, near where she jumped off. I will give you this for your photo toy if you need an extra photo. But I will, of course, not give you the chest in the photo. Is this help?
Okay, so we got some trees in the background.
What that the little bit of the ledge you can see a little bit of the ledge I gave you. I can see you right now.
Yeah, okay, I see the chest. There we go. High refocuser.
Nice. Okay, that's done to high seas. Oh yeah, we did start the high seas section now.
Yeah, this is where we start going to the islands.
Not quite. 45 is on your ship. You should already have that one. I bet you have that one.
I might not. I did not do much looking around.
45 in your list. This is the only one. This is the one on your ship if you don't have it.
Which save file was I saving this to? I guess it was number 5. Yeah, that's
The one with the only one that is Arendelle. The Arendelle with the DLC.
and proud mode.
Yes, correct.
Anyway,
Arendelle Proud Mode DLC. That's the one that we're doing. Because we did Arendelle last.
yep. All right,
Okay, so chat for 45.
to the
in your
boats.
list for me. Chat for 45 in your list for me.
Hang on, I'm flying
What'd
over
you
to
fly?
my ship.
And how about you go on the mast instead?
Okay, so I got that one.
That's the one on the ship. So you got the one on the ship for me then.
Yeah, if there's only one on the ship, then I got it.
Then we're gonna have to go island to island now.
Okay.
So how about what? Do you want to do that mini game you had?
Uh,
The one we got last stream before we moved into that.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not really feeling the mini games right now.
What is that one? That's the only one I haven't seen of the list. I don't think so far.
We've got building a building,
It's the
Mad
most
Doctor,
recent-
Wayward Canary,
it's
Barnyard
the
Battle.
the most recent one that we got through Arendelle.
Klondike Kid, probably.
That would probably.
Race through the forest on a sleigh and show Pete who's boss.
That would be it. Because it's in the snow, so that's would probably be Arendelle. We got it in Arendelle.
Yeah. So what? You're saying you haven't seen that one at all before?
I don't think so. No, I haven't seen this name much. Remember?
Yes. Use left and right to weave around the trees and leap over the chasms by pressing A. Can't leap over trees. After your sled falls apart, Pete will turn up and start throwing barrels. Press A to bat the barrels back his way.
I kind of know what kind of game this is. It's that one path, but you can kind of move around the trees. Instead of like the 3 path. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do this particularly long. Just.
Yeah.
It's
not like
there we
the
go.
Prison. I think the one I liked out of the set was the prison one, because it was a. It was like a little puzzle more than anything else.
And there's stage 1 for you. So that's the general gist of how it works. I think I'm gonna just let myself lose now.
We have it's like 20 minutes till the ads, so let's see when we can continue along then.
Okay,
Ooh.
exit that.
Next region is going to be having a nice location. So, let's go on the map for a journey this time. So let's open. So we're going to the Isle Isla Verdemontana. Isla Verdemontana. Isle of Green Mountains.
Okay.
The Isle of Green Mountains. Isla Verdemontana.
Well, it looks like if I go to the Forsaken Isle, that's going to be the closest. So fast travel there.
Isla Verdemontana.
Yeah, it's probably Spanish origin. I'm guessing it's also. I'm guessing there's also like a ny sound on the N. Probably Verde Montaña.
Yep, Isla Verdemontana. The Isle of Green Mountains. I know it's Spanish, that was the only one I know. A little bit of info. Isla Verdemontana.
Okay, I'm gonna keep checking the map every once in a while to make sure I'm headed the right direction. Okay, yeah, it seems to be that island. And enemy ships, yippee.
We do need enemy ships for your XP, so have fun.
Well, hey, at least fighting the ships also gives, Sora and them experience, not just the ship.
That's what I'm saying, we need that.
Okay,
Do you think Will and
Head
Elizabeth will be okay?
back toward the island.
They're made of sturdy stuff, those two.
Yeah, you should have seen him fight aboard the Dutchman.
I was attending to another matter.
Okay, I'm guessing that's the point at which I'm gonna be able to exit. And the shore was a lot more shallow there than I expected. Oh well. Okay. Flying to the island.
I will bet you find me these chests. Am I right? So let's see, am I right on that? So number 9.
Number 9.
Go
Prob-
up. Look, you really see something else mysterious.
Yeah, definitely don't have number 9.
The Inland Isla Verdemontana.
So, where am I going? Oh, hey, there's a save point here. I don't know if I had that option before. Anyway. Actually, while I'm here, let me save.
Inland East.
Alright, so I know what I'm gonna have to do for this thing. I need to get to a spot high up and dive down and break it. I don't see anything else around, at least not immediately right there.
Here's the writing as well.
Find this chest atop a cliff.
You'll find this chest on the top of the cliff, but as you do, you might as well look down for a cliff.
Okay, well, I made my way up here. What's the point of coming up here?
You might find a chest. So you'll find a chest. You'll find this chest on the top of the cliff.
Yeah, I don't think this is the right cliff.
But as you do, may as well look down as well.
Back off!
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to actually, like, physically
The totem
fight
pole
them
won't help you
now.
much.
Do you truly think this wise?
Oh no. So there's a... Ooh. Beep, 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 beep. The hell? Beep, 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 beep. I see you. I see you at the moment.
For chest or lucky emblem?
What? What?
Hey, ship level up. Alright.
I do see you right now.
Okay, but again, are we talking for a chest? I guess you were mentioning a chest most recently. And there's a chest. Okay. Electrum.
You might as well let down for a click. As you do. So not necessarily right now, but as you do, might as well let down as well for a click.
Okay, so not necessarily anything right
You'll
here
understand
if
that
I
a little
look
bit
down.
later, probably. That's good. Before jumping off to break the boss at the beach, you'll find this chest on the left side of the path before it forks.
Yeah, but I probably need to go further along here to get myself
And here's your map clue.
to the point where I would be jumping off.
Truly think this
And there's your map clue as well. Does that map help you?
I'm a little busy fighting right now. Okay. Doggone it. Too many monkeys. Okay. No treasure there? Huh. Anyway. Alright. So... yeah, pretty sure I gotta keep going along here for a little while first. Looks like we get to a point where there's a branch in the path.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yes, I am indeed close by. Let me just
Beep, 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 beep,
get
beep,
rid of
beep,
these pesky monkeys.
beep, beep, beep. I hear you. I see you twice now.
Yes, I am getting rid of the monkeys. Give me a minute.
Can you hear what I said correctly? I see you twice.
Treasure. Or
I
Calcum.
see you.
Well, I'm starting to get
I saw you twice for that moment. For-
Yeah, you probably saw me while I was fighting. And
Yeah.
otherwise, you know, doing...
Each time I see you refers to I'm seeing you on a mini map I have. I see you
Yes,
twice.
I get that.
I bet we'll find some
I see you one for the
ingredients
chest
around
and one for something else.
Oh, so there's like a lucky emblem nearby too, probably.
But as you go, you might as well look down for a clue.
Look
Beep, beep, beep.
down where?
Go look. You gotta find where it can look down. No, okay, not there. You're the wrong way. No beeps. I don't see you anymore. Sorry.
I could look down over here.
Sora,
Good.
take again.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh,
beep,
hold up.
beep.
Yep,
Howdy.
I see.
Let's
Might as well
see.
look down because I saw that because it's a very neat one.
I'll help you find the next
Don't go too
one.
far. What do you think of that? What do you think of that one?
I mean, look, I've done all these before. It's just been a while.
I know. But what do you think of that one though?
It's larger than I expected, I guess, given the distance. But anyway, okay. Dive time, I suppose.
Let me ask you about this next one a different way. Do you have a Tossa Kingdom name known as Toss Out to Sea?
Not currently in this save file, no.
If you don't, then you don't have number 10. You don't have chest number 10. Airdrop down, destroying the boss with an X on it.
Yeah, I knew that already.
Oh, you know where it is then?
Kablam. Hey, ship level 3, and we haven't even been fighting the other ships.
And you get a...
Cast out to sea, there we go.
You want to try to play that? See what that is?
I mean, I was hoping to focus more on just getting the chests and stuff.
Stage again. Yeah, that thing. Like, not do it entirely. Before we go to the next map. Before we go to the next area, because we're going to be switching over now.
So, do what before?
Like doing the Kingdom Day that we just done. You just got out of that.
How many times do I have to say? I would rather not.
I was saying like one stage when I was saying like one stage.
I mean, we have other ones I haven't done in this save file either, but
Oh,
you haven't expressed a particular interest in those.
I could, but that would also take more time, right?
Which is what made it seem odd to me that you're emphasizing the ones I'm getting now.
This is the ones we're focused on. We just got that one as a chest.
Anyway, this time as you bump into the spiders, the bananas hit the ground. Okay. So, grab the bananas. It's a very weird way of controlling. Because I press B to go right, but D-pad left. Oh, I don't know if there are particular stages here. Oh, there's just a time limit, I guess. If you run out of time, I guess, is when the game is over. I see. Any extra bananas on the bunch gives you more time. So yeah, this could go on for a while.
Yeah, noticed. It's a minute timer. It's a very short timer, but of course you keep getting seconds out of everything.
Now, if I get hit by a spider, or I miss any bananas, I assume just the, you know, single bananas. Anyway, if either of those things happen, it says I lose time. Ooh, geez, 20 seconds. Yeah, that was bad. So, like, I could make it end very quickly if I was so inclined. Or I could keep it going for a while. But I have other things to do. So I'm just going to let the bananas fall and we'll leave it at that. I got a nice round 800.
You get, yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll be rolling in any moment. Any moment.
Oh,
Or any
yeah.
ad. Like 4 minutes till ad, but we can roll them anytime.
Yeah, and if we're going to be going to another island or something after the ads, then we could run them now, just so then that's out of the way.
Alrighty.
So, alright. Ads are rolling here in a sec on Twitch. I'll see y'all in a bit. Meanwhile, YouTube folks still see what's going on.
And also you still have the math to do as well. To get out, because you have exercises on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I should probably go to the ship and find the map on there.
Yeah.
Is it close enough where I can... Yeah, okay. Okay, pull out the map on there, and that'll just be on standby for when the exercise is done. But, so I think as the ship levels up, basically the only things that change are HP, firepower, which I guess is supposed to be how much damage the cannons do, and then how many cannons you have. But anyway. Alrighty. Let me clear a little bit of space here for the exercise that I will start doing once the ads are done. I have a YouTube doot. Seth's going multi-platform. Alrighty, so at least 36 squats. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are like literally a week away from Christmas. How are we feeling about it? I can tell you, I still have some shopping to do for some gifts, but this weekend my family is gonna, decorate the Christmas tree and, otherwise pretty much get ready for Christmas Day. And then there's gonna be a bunch of stuff that we do pretty much right around Christmas time itself. Christmas Eve, we got a church service we're going to. Then, of course, Christmas Day is presents and kind of a special, at least a special brunch meal. And then, like, the weekend after that, we're going to visit some extended family. And I have lost track of how many squats I've done. It's definitely more than 36, though. I want to say that was 52 right there, which means 2 more would actually be a multiple of 6. Okay. Or maybe I was only at 42 and I was way off on that, but whatever.
So, ready, hun?
Okay. I can unpin the exercise. And then back to the game. So, where to next?
Do you have number 44?
Do I have number 44? I am guessing no.
Might have not that one.
5. So that's number 40 right there. 41, 42, 43, 44. Doesn't look like it.
On the depicted island beneath, which I'll show you in a minute, you'll find 5 chests next to each other you can grab after defeating the sand monster Heartless.
Also, I don't have number 55. Was that supposed to be somewhere we already were?
Maybe. You said 55?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that was the Port Royal settlement. The outside of the southwest of town that you got. That you showed me that you had.
Unless there was another one?
Nope. So we can go back to that at the end then.
Okay.
Thank you. 40, way past that now. So 44. This is a trickier one to figure out. On the Pinted Island beneath, you'll find 5 chests next to each other you can grab after defeating the sand monster Heartless. It's in the high seas, northern waters.
High seas, northern waters. Okay, wait. Did it... But it didn't give the name of the island?
I have a map, and I have another image. Neither which are maybe... I don't know how much you'll find. And then this is going to go for all of 44, 41... 41 is marked here as the same thing. This is like a group of chests here. Same description for 44 and 41. But I think it's also for a few others too.
See, now the indicator is like right where I am, though. I wouldn't think it's on the same island.
You can see on the mini map though as well where we are.
I mean, there's no mini map in the image. So, well, if I expand it, I can. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure which island that's supposed to be, but I will make my way around and see what shows up. Well, there's a Moogle straight ahead. But it's probably not that island. Hello. Enemies. Of course, that one's got its weak point turned away from me. Kaboom.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. I'm wondering if... I'm thinking that's
Oh, this is more than just one. Okay.
either Confinement Island or maybe Horseshoe Island.
It's 44, 43, 16, 42, 41.
Okay, I'm still like, which island is it?
That's not for me to help with, so I can't tell. You can see the mini map as well that I've given you.
We got him now.
Fancy that. This ship's nearly as quick as the Pearl.
See, now I'm gonna end up just going around to all sorts of different islands and
For 5 chests, yeah. For a group of 5 chests. They're marking it as where you are right now, but
okay.
what?
Kind of like mini boss ship battle here.
Fire! Fire! Cannon! Cannons! Fire! Take this!
Jeez.
Fire!
That big one
Hear my call!
is also pretty fast. That's a bit of a problem. Although I did just get rid of like 4 of its health bars with that one hit.
Cannons!
Oh jeez, now what's it doing?
Take this! Take this!
I'm already down to like half health. That is not a good thing for me. I can travel no further. Oh yeah, I'm at the edge of the map, no duh. What the?
Defense!
Okay, this is not going well.
Defense! Defense!
I'm just gonna try to get away if I can.
That's your back!
You're getting this close up here.
I'm still hearing like cannon fire type sounds. Okay.
I'm not.
I don't see the enemy ships anymore. Okay, good. Whew. I live. Now where am I?
You are somewhere.
I am at the Isla de los Mastiles.
Let's see if this looks like the same.
I doubt that that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I don't have a mini map for this one.
It's not the same one then. Or maybe. I don't know. It looks like this. There's 5 chests for reference. And a sand world. That would be the one. Yeah. After a sand monster heartless, if that gives you any clue. On the defected island beneath, you'll find 5 chests next to each other. You can grab up defeating the sand monster heartless. Like that one. Maybe you're at the right one.
Alright. I'm like, if the 5 chests are in a cave, maybe.
Oh, they're sitting on the. They're sitting. You have to defeat the sand monster first before they'll show up.
Yeah, I don't think
did you
this
pre-
is it then.
No, is it not? Because they would be. You can see my mini map. You can see my map, and you can see the chests. At least.
Yeah,
one of
no. Definitely not that.
them. You're sitting around 5 of them, and there should be a mini map.
But
There are some nice little things here too for you. There is something.
well, now I have a map of this island at least.
What is that map for? Let's see what's that map then. The map of the island, which means there's gonna be a lot. There's probably gonna be more here later.
Just imagine the
Oh,
yummy stuff.
yes, there
little
is. There
chef
is
will
some.
whip up with
I have.
bread.
That's my next fetch.
There's
Let me do-
something I gotta
find
break
the-
with a
actually, the-
dive.
You would find the ones I was showing you before you find the map. Before you would find that map. It took me the Verdemonte, but I don't think it is, or at least nearby.
It might have been one of the ones south of there, but
It's still in the Northern Waters region.
yes, but the Northern Waters region is quite expansive. Nope, that's right. I would have to go to the ship to see that map.
This island's
I just gotta figure while I'm here, I might as well.
You can first and clips. So you should have number 17, which is the map. You should have a silver necklace, which you got, and then you
Yeah.
should have one more here. After climbing the cliffs, hop along the tall rocks to find a pool of water containing 3 chests. Oh, I did forget something else that I could have shown you. You want one more clue? You want more clue to the place of that big sort of chest? Oh, I know where it is. It's Horseshoe Island. I forgot something important.
Yeah, okay. Horseshoe Island would have been quite helpful.
I forgot something important. Here it is. I have another die with maps on it. I forgot I had a second die with me that has maps on it. That is just the maps of the regions with the chest numbers on them. Whoops. So it's Horseshoe Island.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
The pool of water has 3 chests in it.
I am now here and getting these 3 chests.
Yep, and that should be and there is one more. There's more here. Oh, that's that one and that one. So that's 3 for 3. That's it. So, and then we get a different island. Horseshoe Island, which is Horseshoe Island, I assume. And then same way.
Okay. So I think I'm done with this island now.
Yep, and I don't see any. There are no lucky emblems here, so
Okay.
we can go ahead and jump over to Horseshoe Island, Horseshoe Isle as well, also called that.
Yeah.
Importantly mentioning that way because there's another. Importantly mentioning Horseshoe Isle as well by the same name.
I think it'll be a little quicker if I go from Verde Montagna instead of where I just was.
Yep. Okay. After everything cooperates. Okay. Here we go. I mentioned Horseshoe Island, Horseshoe Isle, same name.
Okay. So. Yeah. Definitely want to head a bit south in that case. If I go straight south from here, that's probably the Isle of Luck.
Which we do need that.
But right now, I guess we're focused on Horseshoe
No.
Island.
You do need that one as well. Intent.
Yeah.
There's no chest on it, but intent.
Oh, wait, I need it, but there's no chest?
Intent.
Eyes to your right.
Defense!
Cannon! Send them to the depths.
Wow, why did that other ship go way the heck over there? I'm not chasing it all the way like that. If it wants to run away from me, I'm letting it run away.
So, are you going to go to Lut, or are you going to go over to
Full speed!
Are you going to Lut first, or go to the other one first?
The other one.
Okay, because you do need Lut as well.
Yeah. If it'll let me get out of the freaking battle situation. I don't even see any other ships. There, jeez. Like,
Alrighty,
if it
so-
thinks you have enemies nearby, it will not let you get off the ship.
Beep, 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 beep. Don't. Stay on the ship. Drive with the ship first.
What?
Beep, beep,
Why?
beep, beep, beep. There's a let the emblem here too. that you can see with the ship.
Really?
Well, yes. To me, it is Horseshoe Isle.
Do I need to go
you need to-
up a little higher on the ship, maybe?
Sail there or fast travel to Horseshoe Isle. Is this a fast travel location? Or it might not be the same place.
Fast travel generally isn't available until one finds the corresponding save point.
But it's here. It is here, so. This same place then. Okay, so there's an archway of Horseshoe Isle. Sail there and sail through the archway. Stop and you'll be able to see a Lucky emblem.
Okay, so that's going to be like around the other side of it, probably.
Yes. And we need both sides. We need one side for the arch, the other side for the chest, for the set of 5 chests.
Well, while I'm here, maybe I'll get the chests first.
Okay. I was mentioning it in that order because also you have to go on the back to the Isle bottle as well. So you should get a sandworm battle as soon as you enter this, when you're in this area. Or so I say. There are 5 chests, but there are some sandworms that will sandworm. Sandworm's the Heartless.
Yeah. I'm looking around, see.
You may not see any chests until the Heartless is dead. Unless you already go for that somehow. There it is.
Yeah, there are 3 of these guys.
That'd be it. Yeah, it's probably gonna spawn the chest once you do that. Yeah, this looks safe one here. If it's the right place.
Okay.
Okay. This battle seems like it might take a couple minutes.
You have time.
We got this.
So, like, if you look at the mini-map and, like, the icon that shows where you are while he's doing this, you just see it spinning around so many times. Just like all the Keyblade spins. Okay. Fighting is done, but there are crabs.
Yeah. Hot cat.
Okay, I'm not so interested in the crabs that I'm gonna, like, go all the way to the edge of the island for them. Hey! Ship leveled up again.
You should be able to see 5 chests.
Okay, well, there's one. And that's probably where the rest are. Okay. Give me a second here. Alright, so
My little photo can show
this
you.
one is a Chaos Anklet.
Okay.
Wazaga Choker.
Okay, that's 2.
Ascrisius, I think is how that's pronounced.
That's 3.
Viraga Bangle.
Okay, 4.
And Damascus.
Okay, so let me do something for you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Show me on your list. Show me on your list a minute. I want you to show me numbers 44. Yes or no? This is see if we got because you should have all these numbers if you got this. 44.
So that's hold up. I gotta kind of work my way backwards here. So that's actually, I guess that's number 40 right there.
That's number 4.
41, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
43.
Yep.
16.
16. Yes.
42.
42. Yes.
And 41.
Yes.
Okay, we're good. Let me see. What's still on the other side of the island now? Still here.
Yeah. For
After you got
the
your
lucky
save
emblem.
point on the island.
What's
If
that?
this is there should be a save point on this island if this is the correct place.
Save point, you say?
If this is Horseshoe Isle, there'll be a save point here. If I'm thinking the correct place. Horseshoe Island, and then I'm looking for on the map as well, and see if I have Horseshoe Isle different.
Like on this.
Yeah, there's a save point. It does say that it does. No, it's not. Okay, this is not it there yet. Okay.
Yeah, this
There's a waypoint. There's
this
not a
island
save-
does not seem to have any save point.
Let me see what it says here. From
Because it would definitely indicate a save point on the mini map.
how about the Horseshoe Isle? You can fast travel here, is what it's saying. Can you fast travel here?
Prepare to set sail.
Only if there's a save point. But maybe if we go around.
Because you, I'm trying to understand this list. Because there should be an archway if this is it.
Yeah. This is probably the archway in question.
Okay, and you should go through the archway then. Beep,
From
beep,
which
beep,
side, though?
beep, 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 beep. Go ahead and go through. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. They
Yeah.
understand you. They understand you. Beep, beep, beep. Your friends are telling you something. Look on
Yeah.
the side. Look to your right.
Yep, I see it.
Let's see. Well,
You gotta
help
do it.
find
Now
the
you gotta
next
get
one.
out of your photo of it.
Okay. Still no real indicator of a save point, though.
Fast travel. It's a fast travel point is all then told. Like if it's a fast travel point area,
But you only fast travel to save points, essentially.
or fast travel to Horseshoe Isle. Okay. So let's go to the Isle of Luck now then.
Well, I guess here you can fast travel to non-save points. I forgot about that being a thing for this world.
So the Isle of Luck.
Yeah, Isle of Luck, which means I
There
gotta
are no-
turn back around this way.
There are no chests in the Isle of Luck.
But of course, the Isle of Luck would have a lucky emblem, right? I mean, luck, lucky, come on.
the idea.
It just makes too much sense.
Cannons!
There is something that's sense.
Let's do this.
Just trying to pick an order to do all this then.
That island merits investigation, wouldn't you say?
Well, let's check it out.
Alright. I have essentially arrived at the Isle of Luck.
Okay, so you should see it. You should see one, like immediately as you, when you get on the island, you should see one immediately.
Okay, but not while I'm on the ship.
No, you can't see on the ship, to my knowledge. But you should see the rods that look a little bit odd.
And there are enemies. Surprise, surprise. Oh, jeez. I used up all my MP and didn't even realize it. Whoopsie. That's not what I wanted to lock onto. That's a bit more like it. Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess that I should go up here.
Nice idea.
Let's see.
Ta-da! Lucky emblem.
Good.
Okay, so that's it for this island.
That's it. This is a simple island. No map,
Okay.
no nothing. So let's do the sandbar now. Sandbar Isle.
Sandbar Isle. Sand. Where is Sandbar Isle? Oh. Okay. So maybe if I go from the huddled isles.
Well, we can do that later then. The other, I can at least see my order. I can do a different order because we can touch other areas first. If I do this correctly. Where's ship end to you?
Ships and I mean is also kind of between the huddled isles and Sandbar Isle.
Okay, we'll do that. And then where's Exile Island?
Exile Island is
We'll do that first then. Yeah.
between. Okay, so I'll go to Horseshoe Island and then south to Exile Island.
Regret. Gateway of Regret, the entire opposite way. So let's go ahead and do the ship end first then.
Oh, but I thought we were doing Exile Island then.
Well, we can do both. We can do them in the same kind of order because they're fine to be in any order because we need to be over there anyway.
I think I am heading toward Exile Island.
And there's one chest on Exile Island.
Fire! Cannons!
Alright. What's this other ship doing here?
Fire!
Alright. Ship is at level 5. Out of, I want to say 9. Okay. So we're basically right at Exile Island now.
Okay. Head on to Exile Island then.
Okay. I am on the island.
And look around, because you should see it soon.
Come on! I know what's in this one! So long!
So, you know what? No, I am not going to do the Trinity Guard. I don't think it's going to be super helpful in this battle. Trinity Guard tends to be kind of a slow thing.
Try this!
Okay. So, now what am I doing here?
Find what you were wishing for. Should be easy. It should be a little bit easier to spot, but it may not be at the same time. Find what you're here to be. And what you're here for.
Back off!
Find what you're here to be for. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep,
That's a lot of crabs, jeez.
beep, 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 beep.
And more enemies, yay.
So long!
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. 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 Beep, beep.
So wait, am I looking for a chest or a lucky emblem here?
Find what you're here for. Beep. Beep, beep. 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 Beep.
Alright, central?
There,
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
You had to play. You had to play. Beep, beep, beep. I beeped more as you were closer to that area. Beep, 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 beep,
Okay.
beep, 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 beep.
So I got the chest now.
Okay, good. So let's go head over to Ship's End.
Sorry, sometimes I'm not sure which chat thing to look at for your clues.
Okay, we're off!
Alright. Ship's End. Yeah, so just a bit further south.
Where beeps will be. This is a lot. There's gonna be a few chests in Ship's End.
Also want to go a little bit to the east.
As well as a little more light. I think we got to finish
my
this today.
call.
This afternoon.
Enjoy the locker, mates! Good, mate!
Let's do this!
Steady!
The ship's the one to give you a hard time.
Half the time I'm not sure how to control that tidal wave attack. Okay, ship is gone. Cool. Oh.
What?
I actually board this one to fight the Heartless.
You have to board it? Oh yeah, I guess you did.
I mean, I have to if I want to completely get rid of it.
Back off! Got him!
Well, that was quick. Okay. Ooh, geez. Meanwhile, I got a refocuser, a bronze amulet, and a buster ring for it. Okay, now where do there's some actual land on this
Ship graveyard.
island.
No pirate
Is
wants
this
to
ship's
be
end?
like this.
Yes, this should be ship's end.
Okay, find a map.
Do slight chance of some stuff being underwater, it looks like.
Here it is. Yep.
This has
You
to
understand
be
in a minute.
something.
But I also need to get up high somewhere.
I tried the X, so we need to do. There should be a map somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Would you like to know more about the map?
I bet we'll find some ingredients
Through the
around
island and jump into the water. On the right, you'll see a ship where you find this chest. So it's a water one. The map is in the water. Unless you don't think you need the map. Till later.
The map would definitely be helpful. Just
You'll find
where-
this chest on a ship underwater.
Sorry, it's saying it's by the ship here?
The island and jump into the water. There's no mini map where I am. Head through the island and jump into the water. On the right, you'll see a ship where you'll find this chest on the deck.
Through the island?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, meanwhile, lucky emblem.
Bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Oh, there's the lucky emblem for the area. Oops. Oops.
Okay. I would like to be rid of the enemies so I can perhaps do some searching around here.
We got a whoops. We had a whoopsie earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna toss some. That's gonna be a whoops. Oh, at least it's on the way back, so that's not bad, I guess.
Okay. I found
Wait,
some
wait,
lobster.
We had a whoops. We had a whoops beer earlier, but it's not to be that bad. When we were at the Isle of the Master, it's what I missed you guys. When you're at that point, there was a lucky emblem in the area.
Okay.
But we can get that on the way back. We gotta go back that way. For the last one.
Yeah.
We have to go back up there anyway. So it won't be that bad.
And I have completely lost track of where I'm going now.
Would you
Well,
like a photo?
I might have found the thing though.
Okay.
Might
Be a
have.
chest.
Let's see here. Well, I'm like inside of a ship that's underwater.
Do you like the photo?
Okay, can't go up those steps.
Let's go beat.
I don't think this is the way that I came in. So let me keep going here. Oh, hey, there's a treasure.
Is that might be the map? 'Cause I gave you the photo as well.
Yeah, no, that is not the map. That is Cosmic Arts.
That's another one, Dave.
But there's
clue.
another treasure here. It's a Mega Ether.
Others. Right at the meta ether. I see number 6, 8, and 7. It's next to. And then we're done. That's it. There's only one left. Only one left to tip in. It's the map.
I managed to make my way all the way through and didn't get the map. So I'm guessing that's probably closer to the other side.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Okay, well, it's definitely underwater near a ship. Thing is, there are so many spots that are near a ship, I mean. I still don't see it around here. I don't care about finding some ingredients around here. Oh, hey, there's a treasure. And of course it's on the ship.
Yeah, it's on the deck. It was 66. Nice job.
If I recall correctly, I wasn't even level 50 by the time I wrapped up the story of the DLC.
And you still got two more late regions left after we get through all of this.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so now that I've got all that,
We're done with Ship's End. I'm gonna answer a choice. You get 3 choices. So Sandbar Island, Isla de las Mastillas, and the last set is going to be the and the Gateway of Regret.
okay, well, let me get back to my ship. Okay.
Okay, we're off.
So,
Gateway of Regret, Isla. Gateway of Regret, Isla de Mastillas, and Sandbar Island.
I mean, Sandbar
would.
Island is definitely the closest to here.
Yeah, of which Sandbar Island has the most of the work that we're gonna have to do.
Sorry, I'm
The
checking.
gateway Chestnut, the even with Steelers, we missed a with the emblem near there, and then the other region has a ton.
Alright, well, I'm heading towards Sandbar Isle.
Alrighty, Sandbar Island, yeah. There's a good amount of chests here, so let me see here. This will probably be most of what you're missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. 17 chests and 2 letters.
Here. I can't look.
And a mixture of underwater and of water.
Get him. Defense.
Sandbar Isle.
Yeah, I have encountered some resistance along the way.
It's bad.
Take this. I call flames.
Oh yeah, there we go. Jeez, where was that? Really could have used something like that in that other battle.
Fire. Get him. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, shouldn't there be big X's on the map to mark the treasure?
It's never that easy, mate.
Oh yeah, that's right. The one ship I can board. And I guess I should.
There.
Okay. Takes care of that. I got, geez, an Ether, an Elven Bandana, a Divine Bandana, and a Valor Ring. So, like, there's some at least halfway decent rewards for some of these tougher ship battles.
Funny. Didn't even know this lagoon was here.
Alrighty. I always end up parking the ship really far away.
So on the center outdrop, you find your first reward. You can tell them it's as if this is gonna be underwater.
Yeah.
And there's outcrop above ground. There's gonna be a chest. In the centered rock outcrop of the Sandbar Isle, there's a chest.
Ah. I see it now. I did not want to go into the water there. I want this thing. Adamantite.
That is not the chest. I was one thing, but I want a map.
Yeah, I
Keep
suppose
going.
a map is helpful.
And the map is also above ground. Try again. Centered rock outdrop. There's a chest with a map in it.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around
Found a
here.
save point.
Okay, that's helpful. You need that too. Yes.
Okay. Looking above ground for other treasure.
If you're a nice view from it.
Okay, I see another treasure here. Big enough to be a map. It's a map, okay.
Everything else is underwater now. So
Not surprising.
northeast of the outcrop where you found number 19, which was not the map, which was the map. So, northeast of the outcrop where you found the map is a chest. But here's your clue: it's underwater. It looks something like this. There's your clue. This is for number 26. I doubt you have any of these.
Okay.
You're on top of it, I believe.
I think I see it.
It should be a 100 crystal if you got it correct.
Nope. Down. Go down. That is a hungry crystal.
Nicely done. How about southwest of the central rock, you'll find a few chests in the water. It's in the same area you are right now, I believe. No, it's not. Not here. South of where? It's a little bit more south. So,
A little bit more south, you say.
yep. That's what I will say. Believe. It's south of the rock I see on your map.
Well, I have gone a bit south now.
Underwater, at least you have to stay. Okay, you'll find all the chests. You'll find a few more chests here.
And you said it was south,
A few.
southwest
You're
or
in the-
southeast?
Southwest, you're in the right place. I can beat bet you right now. You're on top of them.
Okay,
There
well,
are
there's
one.
one.
Yep, there's more than one.
That's
but-
an orichalcum.
Yep, the next one I have here is west of the central rock outcrop on a small rock peeking out of the water, which you have that one. That's the other one out there. And then the next one is southwest of the central rock. You'll find a few chests. This is one of these as well. A Damascus. You should have a orichalcum, a Damascus, a adamantine, and that's it. You should have those two for right now, for the moment. There's an adamantine here, down here too. I can give you a photo of it if you need it. I see it. I saw it. Turn right. Turn behind. Turn around and turn right. Yeah, turn around. Yeah. You were turn right.
Turning.
Well, not that way, but you were. It's a right, like you're U-turning. Nope, too far. Southwest. For reference. For reference, there's your that.
Okay. So. Hold up. Where even is that?
It's a little bit more the other way. It's southwest, comparatively. You'll be southwest of the outcrop. But you can't leave the area. It's underwater. Southwest of that. So
Okay.
let's make another turn. Yeah. In the water. Huh?
Okay. Should be
Should be an adamantite.
near here.
Should be an adamantite. It's underwater. Can't be above.
Okay.
You can swim. Adamantite.
Yep.
I saw it before. Leave the water. What's that? Yay! There we are. Okay, next one for you. How about this one? You'll need to use your double flight ability to climb the rods on the side of the island opposite the save point. Do so, then fight the enemies there and dive into the lagoon to find this chest. So back up above.
Yeah, and it mentioned the save point.
Yeah, double flight ability. So I'm gonna send you the text this time. At least it said. It's that big rock you see, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, so save point and then follow.
Save point and then what?
I sent you the text in photo form. Oh, you left the island.
Climb the rocks on the side of the island opposite the save point?
Yes.
Oh, those rocks.
Yeah. Using the double flight ability, you can't leave the area. You wait for one more clue.
Back off! Stream!
Does that one help?
Oh, tells me I'm close. That's for sure.
It's a lagoon. It's a lagoon.
So, I probably need to drop down here. Oh, hello. I see a lucky emblem.
Yes, you do. There should be two of them. One above water, one inside.
Well, I got the one in the water.
And that's where the chest is as well. The chest and the lucky emblem will associate. You got the easier one. Oh, you got the cave. Okay, you got the hard one. Okay, you got the cave. Nice. Cave entrance. That's the lucky emblem.
And
the other one's here too, so don't leave.
Yeah. We've got another ad break starting in a minute here.
You do. You do. You have a lucky emblem here in the water, and then you also have a...
Oh,
chest
found
in
another
the water.
lucky emblem.
Yep, that's the second one. Now find the chest.
I'll help you find the next one.
And I see a chest. Is there more than one in the water, or...
I will not mention that at the moment. I do. That's this one, and there is another one here too. Wait. Well, when we look, there is a second.
Oh,
one.
geez, there's a bunch down here.
And a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth, and a seventh, and an eighth,
Yeah.
and a ninth, and a tenth, and 11th. That's it. So, there are 11. The rest of the chests are here.
5,
Should be 11.
6, 7. Okay, I got 8 just in this really small area.
You want to play the numbering game? Oh, 7. There are 7 chests.
Then how did I count? Well, I guess the 8th one was this one outside the cave thing.
Oh, inside the cave. Head into the cave shaped like Mickey's head to find the 2 chests there as well. I was told of a few others. And dive into there's 1 in the lagoon, 2 inside the cave, 7 others. It's a bunch. Do not leave the water. Can you go to your list right now?
Okay. To the list.
We're gonna do some numbering. Tell me you have a yes or no to the following questions. Is what we do. So once you have the list open.
Yeah.
The ad should be rolling anytime as well. Number 11.
Got it.
32, sorry, 32.
Yes. 32 is a multiple of 8, right?
Yes, it is.
So yes, I have it.
31.
31, yes.
40.
Yes.
39.
Yes.
38.
Yes.
37.
Yes.
36.
Yes.
34.
Yes.
33.
Yes.
35.
Yes.
Done. Okay, one chest, one lovely emblem to do. That's it.
I've got 4 chests here.
Well, that's we're going to have to do some rerouting at the end. I have one more I haven't named yet. We haven't talked about yet. So, we'll have to do some look around at the end then. Oh, what fun. So, the next stop I have for you is going to be Isla de los Mastiles. Once you get back to the ship, we can go through these last 2 things that I know about, and then we can see if we've gone over with the emblems for the area, and see if we can find where these other or the ones we didn't yet are. And then probably once we do that, it'll be.
You realize we're already basically at the typical stream end, right?
I bet we'll find some ingredients
So
around here.
at least we're close to this area being done.
Which, gotta say, has been quite a lot.
Yes, it has. That's what I'm saying. Is, of course, the objective is to get this one done and the next one done, so we can be able to on Thursday we can finish up everything before you start the next DLC.
Yeah. So we're
East
done
Reading-
with Sandbar Isle?
We are completely. To my knowledge, we're completely done. Isla de las Masillas. You can stay point hop on that one. You can do a stay point jump for that one.
Yep. I'm getting to the save point now.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, I got my channel points all back. Or at least most of them. I'm still a little bit short. I have over 60,000 now. Meh.
Okay, so
Oh, that's funny. That's been a major. 50,000 to 56.
Lucky Emblem.
We will be doing that next. Here's my channel point number, by the way.
That's quite a few for sure.
So go to the Isla de los Matillas, stay in
Yeah.
the ship, and sail to the small circle island to the west of it, and then investigate.
You did say get on the ship, right?
Yes. Stay on your ship and sail to the small circle island to the west of it.
Small circle island to the west of it. Okay, well, that's east. West is this way.
Here's a mini map reference point.
Oh, maybe this small circle island?
Should be something you can climb up on, of course.
Barely even actually shows up on the minimap.
Small circle island. That may be it. And get off and investigate. And you can climb up. You should be able to see it. So some enemies, you should be able to see something to climb up on. There's a nice little walk you can kind of get up on. And you should be able to see something a little bit odd. Don't break the barrels, by the
wait,
way.
I see it.
Yeah, you notice the don't break the barrels if you see any of those.
Ooh, Orichalcum Plus.
Nice. That's barrels, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do quiz now. Do you have all the lucky emblems?
Let me see.
If you don't, we're missing
Yes, I
something.
do. All
Perfect.
lucky emblems.
You're done with lucky emblems for this region then. Perfect. So the next stop for lucky emblems will be, of course, another region. So one more. So next stop for the journey is going to be Gateway of Regret.
Right.
You have number 14 on your list, by the way. No, you don't. Okay, so good. We can get 14 then. The Gateway of Regret.
Okay. Which I just need to head east of here.
Sail!
Yeah. Let's just say we're going back here anyway. Because that's what Gateway of Regret is.
What a show here. Take care not to run her aground.
Take this! Take this!
But only been a little bit over 2 hours and we're almost done with this. With the bid region.
Get him!
I enjoyed that. You're looking smart today, lads.
I do feel extra piratey.
Hey, I'm the one with the captain's hat.
Hey, but I'm the only one without a strange accent.
Defense! Let's do
Okay.
this!
Enjoy the welcome.
I'm like, I had just cleared some enemies away from here. Why were there more showing up? Alright. I am in the area of the Gateway of Regret.
Good. So there's a chest here.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I even get onto anything here? And more ships.
Cannons! Defense! Let's do this!
Be gone.
They're doing a little block.
Oh, didn't we sail past that rock before?
Okay, so am I supposed to, like...
You're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be on the ship.
Yeah, but I'm like, do I have to go in the water?
It's on land. The Gateway of Regret. I will tell you, you're where you're supposed to be, based on what I'm seeing. Like you're on top of it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I guess maybe I'll just fly over... Nope, it's not letting me get up like that, that's for sure. What the heck?
good idea. Have a little fly around. You can have a little fly around. That's fine. If it lets you go too far enough. The let's land somewhere. Tell you that much.
That's the thing, I didn't see anywhere where it looked like I could actually get onto the island. Like, there isn't really any particular bit of rock that seems traversable here.
I can tell you there is to that. But I can tell you there's an arch that helps the way. Here's a portion of the photo. This time.
Well, that's Okay, well, yeah. All right, there's a little bit to land on there, I guess.
What is there? That's no nice. What's the reward, you think? 1 chest. What's around?
Okay. There's the chest.
Okay, so which ones are we missing now? Because you should have them all based on what we've done. I know that's wrong, so we gotta go back and look.
Yeah, so...
How many-
Missing... Number... Let's see here.
how many
Missing number
lowest number-
13.
Okay, let's stop there then. 13. Let me scroll through, and I'm gonna continue here. I'm not gonna go to the largest number. I know where we know where that is, and we don't have to wait on that minute. Let's. High seas, northern waters, Forsaken Isle. Oh, I missed this one. That's why. I completely skipped this one. So Forsaken Isle, save point.
Yep.
That would be why I missed that one. Completely skipped it.
Prepare.
We also haven't been to Confinement Island.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Forsaken Isle is the one I have.
Yeah, so I'll go there first.
They're the ones we know. There's a save point. Go to the save point of Forsaken Isle. You'll find this chest southeast of the Forsaken Isle save point on a small island. And I know you don't have this. And there's another way I knew you didn't have this one. It's another Classic Team game.
Yeah.
Called Beach Party. So go to the save point, and then you can find it on a small island and fight a chest. And the clue is not this island specifically.
Okay, so wait,
Test out the Forsaken Isle save point. There's another There's another island for chest.
southeast, you said?
Prepare to set sail.
You find this chest just southeast of the Forsaken Isle save point on a small island.
Please tell me that's not how it's describing Confinement Island.
No idea.
Because I don't really see any other small islands
Would you like-
southeast of it other than the ones surrounding Isla de los Mástiles.
Funny thing for you. I can see where the pin is. And yes, you are correct. It is Confinement Island.
Why don't they just call it Confinement Island?
All I know is it has a mini map.
People need to get better at making freaking guides and using the correct vocabulary.
It doesn't make
Will and Elizabeth
it's like
will be okay?
there are the two clues. It's like it has a mini map, which means it has to be an important island, and it's marked on the map as Confinement Island. Because they give you a map with it. They give you a map photo, and then they give you the main photo, which also has a mini map on it.
Another message.
Whoops. Well, there's nothing on Forsaken Island. At least as far as I know. But
Okay. You know what? I think I'm close enough. I'm just gonna do this.
there'll be a mini map in a minute, and then that'll how you know. Yep, mini map.
I smell treasure,
Now
mate.
you see you on the map. One treasure chest, please.
Okay. Beach party.
Beach Party Kingdom Game.
Up, and now we have enemies.
Yep.
They don't seem to like the fact that we got that chest.
You can't leave this area either properly.
Okay, I'm at level 67 now.
Nice. So let me scroll through the list and see if I can think of any others that I missed before we go through any others that you missed. Just in case I accidentally skipped something again.
Okay, there do not seem to be any other enemies here.
Oh boy, let's see if there's
And
more.
yet, I seem incapable of hitting the crabs. Weird. Anyway, pulling up my treasure list. What else am I missing?
That's 22, I think.
Mm-hmm. 8, 16, 24. I think that's 28, actually.
Oh, good, because 22 would have been something we already had. Yeah, 28, okay. So, give me a minute. Scrolling down. If you want to go harvest some crabs while I do this.
Actually, I have not looked at my abilities in quite a while.
Okay, do that then.
I have no new abilities I care about, just a bunch of ability points.
What? We missed this? Funny. You said 28?
Yeah, I think so.
Southwest of the Central Lot, you find a few chests in the water. We missed one of those few chests in Sandbar Isle.
Sandbar Isle, eh?
You missed one of the few chests in the water that was in that southwest quadrant of the water. There was another one in there we missed. Which is not the photo I sent you, I don't think. Yeah, it's not the same one I sent you. It's a different one.
What the? There we go. Okay. Sandbar Isle. Fast travel to there. At least now there's fast travel.
Yeah, you got it.
By the way, the other one I'm missing is number 55. But
That one is. We already know what that one is. It's the one on top of the roof in the settlement of Port Royal. So Sandbar Isle.
okay, so it's in the water. Probably.
Southwest of the Central Rock that we were at before.
Sorry, did you say southwest of it? Or
Rock, yeah. So keep going. Not that way, but southwest of the Central Rock.
yeah, well, I have enemies to deal with.
Oh.
Okay, so southwest of the Central Island.
Central Rock. So you gotta, go a little bit,
Yeah.
and then directly southwest. Yep, right there. You're in the flight zone. Then you should see, and there's one chest that's unopened. Would you like a map of seaweed?
Okay, so I'm just trying to. So I got that one.
I can see this I can see this where you are. There's your clue. I can see that.
Aha!
You found the seaweed, and you saw the
All right,
chest.
Damascus.
Okay, you rewarded yourself to 55, which is back over to Port Royal.
All right, I could probably save point hop there.
Yep, you can.
Although, is it actually faster to fast travel? It seems like the fast traveling has been going quicker.
But you want to save. But save point hopping is okay too in this case. Because we're doing the settlement part of it.
Oh, yeah. True.
So you gotta do more. Now you have to save point hop again.
Come on, fellas.
To get there.
Alright, well, whatever.
gotta-
Port Royal Settlement.
Yeah, settlement save point. And then it's the small alto in the southwest of town. One of the photos I've already seen you, I believe. Nope, I never did this one. Okay, no, I did. I sent you this photo already. I sent you a portion of it.
Southwest.
Beep. I beeped it. Follow the attachment.
Oh,
I sent you that one. We already did that one, but it wasn't activated for some reason. So you can find that one again.
okay, so maybe over this way a little bit. No, because I got that one.
You say so, you're missing it. Or are you missing some? Is it that one? Because that one's the same one I have. I thought. Oh, I see. There's two of them. It's tricking me. There's two that are very similar, but they're not in the same. They're in the same. What? Right? Oh! I have a problem. I have a tiny problem. I have a tiny problem. You want to see my problem? You want to see my little problem? Let me see the photo. What's so weird? Once you see this, you're gonna understand what happened. Here's the photo of the page. Number 52 and number 55. They copied and paste. The thing is not. They give you. Those are both the same one. Those are both 52. I don't have 55 on my list. Whoops. I have 55's description, but I don't have it on the list.
So 55 should be nearby.
No, it's not. The 52. The photo for 55 is the photo 52. This is the only that second piece there, the text, is the only piece you actually get for this one. Because they messed up with the photo.
On whose vote? I'd say yours.
The photo is the same photo.
Yeah, I got that.
On whose vote?
But
I'd say yours.
it's a small alcove in the southwest of town.
Which is not the same place as the building, top of the building. It's a completely different place here in town. You'll likely this will likely send you into some of the hopping and everything as you move, probably. Going after the crowds and everything. But I don't know. Southwest of town.
Yeah.
I have one more clue if you want it, if this helps. For Port Royal. Looking for 55. Okay, this helps. This helps me a lot. Here's your reference image. Does that help?
Okay, yeah.
That's the
And I
best
think
you
I'm
can get.
kind of working my way there.
That's the best I can give you. Sadly.
Ta-da! Found it.
Okay, show on your list, you have them all.
Yep.
Okay, we're
Mickey
done with
Mouse
Caribbean.
ears and everything.
We're done with the Caribbean.
Okay, jeez.
next stop is going to be San Francisco.
Yes, but that shall be another day.
That'll be for Friday. That'll be Friday.
Probably tomorrow.
On. Before we get to that, on your list, do you have everything? Do you have it all? How much you have for San Francisco?
I'm missing quite a bit. I can tell you that much.
Is it a lot, or because they're kind of like generically in the same area?
I have
only have one
6
map.
out of 36.
And I will tell you, they're very easy to find relatively. I think. Some are inside, of course, but.
Okay.
And then, how many lucky emblems are you missing for San Francisco?
Lucky emblems, San Francisco. I only have one.
That's fine. Those should not be too bad. And then battle dates we have one of. We have two of, sorry. 2 battle days for that.
Okay.
So that's the deal for Friday. That's the deal for Friday side questing.
Perhaps some of these nice townsfolk can...
All right. Well, I'm getting tired. I should wrap this up.
Yeah, you should. It's 9:37.
And I've been up since 3:30 a.m.
Again. Well.
Okay.
Talked about the rest of the week. That's so Friday with Borderlands 4.
Yeah.
Go on Borderlands 4.
So Borderlands 4, we're trying to stop another airship thing that's got the Locust bioweapon stuff. And maybe then fighting the one bad guy, Saul, who's been our biggest nuisance thus far.
What do you think is going to be next? Because of course, that is not the only thing we need to do, because that's going to be a very short amount of time, probably, comparably to 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I mean, so Saul's just one of 3 people that need to ultimately be defeated in order to actually be able to get to, like, the main overall villain then. So
What I'm asking is, what do you think is next after you defeat Saul?
I mean, next we'll probably, I forget the name of the other character, but one of those other 3, or another one out of the 3 people that have to be defeated before we can get to the timekeeper.
All right. And then San Francisco Tokyo style, of course.
Yeah. That'll be,
Side
questing bit after game progress stuff.
And Thursday is going to be a very weird Christmas.
Yeah, Thursday. I'm not quite sure how all that's gonna go. I get a feeling my evening will actually at least potentially be available. Morning almost certainly won't be, but
the evening's all we care about. So for that one, if we have a stream, that day is going to be Ezra 9 and 10.
And you know what? That day might actually have to. Sorry, man. Because I think Friday is the day that I'm going with my family to go see my grandpa and maybe some other extended family. So I might have to do Bible study and the next bit of actual, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 progress in the same stream. Because I think I might only be able to stream the one time next week.
That's the notion, yeah. Ezra chapters 9 and 10 Bible study.
Yeah.
And and then finish up side questing, because we should be able to finish all that up. If we just because so far what I was thinking is going to work as long as we get through San Francisco Friday.
But
and then we only have 2 quests and 2 battle dates before we do, and then DLC stuff.
But the thing is, if I'm not going to be able to stream Friday or Saturday, I'm going to have to do all of my recording stuff in the same stream on Thursday.
Yes, what I'm saying, we could finish it if we only have maybe 2 battle dates and 2 chests. And
You're-
then side questing left. If we get through San Francisco on Friday.
I mean,
There's only 20 to 30 minutes generically.
for just what, like 2 chests and 2 battle gates or something, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. And then and that will leave you some more XP, of course, before you do the.
It would just have to be about a half hour longer than normal stream, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. That is on a condition though that we finish San Francisco on tomorrow.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
we'll see about
the reason
that.
I make sure to finish up what we did today, though. And then the DLC tours.
Or shoot, I don't think I work the day of Christmas Eve. I might be able to do a stream earlier that day too, or even that evening.
You don't want to stream that evening, though.
Why not?
It's Christmas Eve. It's family day.
So, yeah, I mean, early on that day might be doable, because the only plans I'm aware of that my family has for the day of Christmas Eve is 3 o'clock church service and dinner afterwards.
Yeah. And that is not a hard. And then so.
So, that might be time to wrap up side questing stuff. And
What we could do, here's what I'm thinking of. If we don't finish Team for Stokio tomorrow, do a bonus stream on Wednesday. Like on Wednesday, something else. Otherwise, there's no need to, because we should do the last little bit of the side questing in 20 or 30 minutes on Thursday.
Yeah.
And also, the San Francisco part, it's only going to be about 4 o'clock. You might be able to do a little bit of overtime to finish up San Francisco on Friday anyway.
yeah, maybe.
It's just like that does the bonus stream if we need it, kind of. Because we don't need to do any
Yeah,
3 recordings on Thursday, sorry.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
But I think that may be better to do as we get closer to that. Once we get through tomorrow and we know what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a better idea then.
But I don't know what we're gonna do, what we're gonna get done tomorrow. So.
Okay. Well, anywho,
Otherwise, and then Friday will be no stream, and then Thursday the following week, and we're starting a new book, right, on that Thursday.
yeah. So the Bible study then would be starting Nehemiah.
And then doing what? And then I of course already know what the next thing after that's gonna be.
I
Hades
mean,
1. You're gonna do Hades. You're doing Hades 1 on that Thursday.
yeah, the probably. Although, hold up. When is that in relation to New Year's?
The day of New Year's, I think.
Okay, New Year's Day. I don't know if there will be too many plans for anything.
It's New Year's Day and the day. It's New Year's Day and the day after. Because
Yeah.
I always know that bad. Christmas Day and New Year's Day are a week apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be right on New Year's Day.
All right. Well, anyway,
I Red card.
Plenty of possibilities for things to change a little bit due to holidays and such.
That's the game.
So, keep a close eye on channels and whatnot to get more info as I have updates.
So raid target for the day.
Yeah.
We have I'm going to tell you the games here. Final Fantasy 14. Leda Building.
Okay, wait.
Fortnite. Snackdo.
Seth, you were quiet for a little bit there. Were you actually quiet, or was I just not hearing you?
Nope. I was scrolling down my list. I would say I have 3. Snackdo. That's the first one of the games. Then Final Fantasy and Leda Building. Those are the ones I have Christian streamers for. Final Fantasy 14. Snackdo, and then Leda Building. As
Okay.
the game options. That's what I have game option wise.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've been playing Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy is another Square Enix property. Let's
Okay.
send the raid there. I know it
fan.
hasn't been super duper recent, so
Your fan.
sure, we'll go with that.
That's what it is. Yep. Akin Fam.
Yep.
It's Akin Fam. Yoshi is a Snacho, and then Leda Building, of course, is Mama Brick builds.
Okay, well, Aki and Fam is where we're going then.
I will get off the stream here so you can do your outro.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Again, the next couple of weeks could be a little bit complicated due to holidays, but I still plan to do at least most of the normal stuff. Maybe a little less side questing. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully I'll see you somewhat soon, but I totally understand if I don't for holidays. Whatever ends up happening. Until the next time I see you, stay cool, everybody.